Bitcoin's alive, what you gon' do? Mempool fees are high. Ordinal. Where does it stop? Nobody knows. It's a revolution, ayy. Bitcoin is the one, no substitution, ayy. With Shizzy and Yagobi, it's Ordinal Revolution.
Welcome back to Ordinal Revolution. My name is Shizzy. On this channel, we cover the entire Bitcoin Ordinal ecosystem. What is up, guys? We have an amazing interview to guys today. So lately, I've been kind of looking at different things, right? Because it's been very boring in space. So it's just kind of watching builders. And something came across my feed. It was called Ordlify, and they just rebranded to Oviato. Oviato, it looks really, really cool. You can create amazing ordinal collections and stuff like that. It seems really simple. I actually watched a video on it and I was really intrigued. So I reached out to the guys there, and they're going to jump on with us. And I was just telling them, I was like, the best part about being a podcaster is when you're looking at something, what's the best than just having the person who created it come on the show, right? And I'm hoping you guys can learn something from this and maybe use it. I mean, learning the tools of the space is what's going to change everything for everybody, right? Like, we can just use the tools that are there, because there's so much tooling that we haven't even like uncovered yet. People are building some pretty amazing stuff, and I would like to use Ordinal Revolution to kind of find it, right, and bring it to you guys. So that's what today is. Definitely looking forward to it. So without further ado, we bring in my partner here, as always, Mr. Yagobi. What's up, buddy?
What's going on, man?
Not much, dude. So how are you? Are you thinking about doing an Ordinal project? Because for some reason,
yes, I am actually. Like, I already connected my wallet to the platform and trying to figure it out. But yeah, I mean, you're absolutely right with your intro in terms of the tooling, because I mean, let's rewind 6 months from. Let's rewind a little bit further, 8 months around there. Like even late last year, at the end of the summer, early fall. I mean, you look at what the tooling was then, and then now we're like uncovering like these new platforms that we didn't even know existed. And so that's a huge bullish sign for me, that really just solidifies and confirms that, you know, the Bitcoin ecosystem with ordinals and everything else that's being, you know, built into this infrastructure is going to be that main narrative for this bull run. So love to see this kind of stuff, you know, just pop up on your radar and stuff.
Yeah, man, I'm definitely looking forward to it. So let's bring him in. Let's bring in Shaf. Shaf, how you doing, buddy?
Hey, GM. Thanks, Shizzy. Thanks, Yagobi, for having me here. Yeah.
Thanks for joining us.
Thank you. Yeah, thanks for coming on, man. I know I reached out to you probably like last week, and you guys were like, "Hell yeah, let's do it!" And dude, it's awesome. So like we talked to someone recently, and they said you guys have an opportunity right now to every builder will talk to you, because there's not much going on. You know, in a few months that might change, right? We might not be able to like talk to everybody. Everyone's gonna be so busy trying to push stuff out. You're not gonna have time for us. So I'm so glad in this moment in time when everything's really boring, we can talk to people like you. So thank you so much for coming on.
Yeah, thanks. It's just we of course want to share our story and where we've been and what are the things that we're working on. Yeah, I think this is also the best time to build. I remember whenever there is like a sort of a mini bull run of like, you know, everything is flying, I'm also like so distracted, like, you know, and then I keep saying like, shit, I missed that. Like, I keep telling my co-founder, bro, we missed it again, because we just get on building, like, yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and you're stressed out too, because you're like, oh, should I sell this? Should I sell this? Right now, I'm just like, see if this goes down after I buy it.
Yeah.
But let's get into the show a little bit. Let's kind of find out who you are. You know what I mean? If you wouldn't mind telling us your background as far back as possible.
Yeah. So me and my co-founder, both of us are from Maldives.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, the small island of Maldives. I think there is like just a handful of people who build crypto stuff there. Maybe literally a handful, maybe like 10 people. Right. So we've been building products together for over 10 years already.
Wow.
Both of us together. And we actually came from the Web 2 background, because like both of us together, we built some amazing Web 2 products that has actually gone into become like really big things. And we got into Web 3. This was right around the time of BSC shitcoin season. safe mode, like
Goodness.
full on Legion mode. Yeah, we went through the whole phase, made money, lost money, and then we were also in the NFT bull run. And one of the things that we were really focusing on even back then was like building tools, because the UI UX of things that are built that people have to use is just really shit, even in Web3, even today, right? So we've been building tools, and I remember we were actually working on a studio, a NFT, dynamic NFT creator. So imagine that you want to create an NFT collection that actually changes based on some defined criteria. As a creator, you can define, like, if the user interacts sometime every day, then the NFT stays happy or something like that, right? So we were creating this no code creator for this thing. The idea came from we wanted to do a Tamagotchi style NFT collection.
Mm-hmm.
And then once we started working on it with a couple of our buddies, we realized it's really hard. So we were like, why don't we build a tool to make it easy for everyone, right? And then we were actually still working on, we even had a working version out there, demoed to a bunch of people. And then Casey dropped Ordinals theory and everything changed. We basically got on it the first week. We even launched a mini collection. This is around, I think the ordinal number is around 100,000. So the collection is, it has this artwork that changes based on when you look at it. If you go to Ord.io and search for GMBTC, you can find these vector.
Wait, so this collection is not on the secondary market?
It's not. It's still in our wallets. Yeah.
Wow, that's cool.
We wanted to make 100 pieces, and for whatever reason, I actually wrote the number, but we ended up inscribing only 20 pieces because back then inscribing or doing anything was just extremely difficult. Yeah. This is the one. Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
So if you open any of these pieces, what you see is this animation going from day to night.
Mm-hmm.
And if I actually, because I'm Asia right now, so if I look at this piece right now, it's actually day for me. And the way that we did it is it's a self-contained SVG that has animation and everything built into it. Yeah, so
it's so cool.
This is
I love
quite
that.
interesting. So we and then we actually realized that compared to NFTs, Ordinals is this is pre-recursions, right? Like, we were trading stuff on Excel sheets.
Yeah. But I have to say something real quick. This is pre-recursion, but I feel like this was definitely different than what everybody else was inscribing at that time. 100%.
Yes,
and it depends on. So the Ordinal can tell what my time zone is.
Yes, it actually looks at your browser time.
That's amazing. Okay,
Yeah,
sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt that, but I just want to give you guys. I want to give you guys some props for that because this was early days. So
this is pretty early days, yeah. And then we slowly started building tools for Ordinals, and we realized that like doing stuff on NFT was relatively easier compared to Ordinals, right? And then when recursion came around, we built a tool. We haven't actually named it properly. It's called Large AF Image Recursion Tool. So I know it's not a very original name, but the idea is that you can create an inscription that is larger than basically any size, right? Let's say you have a 30 megabyte image, super high res image, and you want to create an ordinal out of that. You just drag and drop to this tool, and you can create an ordinal. If you go to I keep trying to say Ordlify. Okay, Oviato. There is this called large image recursions. That's basically the tool, right? And I'm going to quickly find this one of the inscription that we did. I'll just send it over here.
Yeah.
In the private chat. So this is an inscription we did last year. If you open the inscription, so this is a 27 megabyte image. So if you right click and save that image and open it on your browser, you can see the resolution of it, right? But when you look at the file size, it says 8 kilobytes. So the way we did that is, you can drag and drop to the browser and you can see it. The way we did it is like you drag and drop this image, and you can define how many pieces you want to slice this image into. And we inscribe those individual tiles, and then we do one final inscription that helps you put it all back together.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Saving a lot of cost.
Yeah, saving a lot of cost. Plus, it actually bypasses this block size limitation of 4 megabytes. Yeah, on Bitcoin.
Oh, so you're just inscribing each piece.
Yeah, because
you're using recursion to bring it all together.
Yes,
amazing.
Exactly.
I love it.
So if you actually open the image on your browser and just zoom it to like the actual resolution, no in here, because in this tool this is just for slicing, right?
I think he's talking about just the regular image that you downloaded. Or
I gotcha.
If you open that,
it's a massive image, right? It's super high res. So we realized that there are two types of artists who are creating ordinals. One is like this serious artist. They don't want to serious specific type of artist. They just do a masterpiece. They don't want to do a PFP collection. But then there are artists who want to create PFP collections, right? Yeah. So if you zoom it to 100%, it's down.
Oh, wow.
On the bottom.
On the bottom.
It is.
Well, he's talking about the zoom on there, and you can hit that window to.
Okay, I gotcha.
Yeah.
Oh, that's 800%. But yeah.
So
it's in depth, man. That's pretty crazy.
Yeah. The resolution is just very, very good.
Yeah.
When you zoom in, so.
Yeah, exactly. So if you are an artist who want to who has this massive, beautiful masterpiece and you want to inscribe it, but you want to almost like fractionalize it into many pieces, you can just define how many pieces, right? 100 pieces, 500, 1,000 pieces. And those individual pieces can be owned by collectors. Yeah.
Oh, that's amazing. I didn't think about that.
And you could still have your final masterpiece in that recursion inscription at the end.
Yes.
And that's the beauty of the space. And I think it's like you got some really brilliant people that came up with recursion. Basically, let's be honest, Ordinals is a workaround, right? In terms of like being able to do these things on Bitcoin, and it's still working around the limitations of like 4 megabytes and using recursion for cost and all this. So I mean, like we have like the most brilliant people in our space, and you guys seem to be like one of that. So that's awesome. Is that right now available to the public?
Oh yeah, this has been available since I believe June last year, and we got this idea because Billy Resti, one of the really cool artists, he has amazing collections. He created this collection called I believe it's called BitBlocks. So he basically used the same idea of slicing a massive image into many pieces and inscribing it. So we just were like, why don't we just build a tool for everyone else to use this? So people use this tool. I mean, Billy himself also has used our tool because it's just so much easier than creating it yourself, right? And this tool has been around since June last year, I believe. Yeah.
And like, especially right now when the fees are, I mean, it's never really been this cheap. Since I've been, we got in Ordinals in like, I want to say March and April, and we had a period last of 2023. We had a period of like last August, maybe September, where it was a little like this, but I don't ever remember it being 2 sats, 3 sats per VByte, where you could do.
It's because BRC20s went away.
Well, that too. But I mean, it seems like this is the perfect time to be doing that type of stuff. You know what I mean? Like, like you can do like personal stuff. Like I would love to inscribe like a picture of like one of my kids in that, you know what I mean, and have it forever. Like it doesn't matter if like everything burns down one day. I just go to the blockchain and it'll be there. So
yeah, very, very true. And actually the other thing is like inscription fees, right? Since we've launched our product, when you go to inscribe, we actually don't charge any platform fees.
Really?
Even till today, if you go to inscribe with us, the only thing you're paying is the network fee, and I believe there is a 5,000 satoshi that we add on just to make sure that it actually, if there is any fluctuations, it still goes through, right? Yeah, we don't have any network fees. This is not a well-known fact.
Yeah. So, any reason specifically that you don't want to charge a actual platform fee?
I mean, the inscription platform fee, we don't charge it because we don't necessarily want to be in this game of like, uh, doing inscriptions. But we
Yeah.
want to do is we want to make sure that we build tools around it. So even the inscription engine that we have is something we built ourselves, and because we want to make sure that we offer the cheapest, if not one of the cheapest fees out there, right? So this is why we built it ourselves. And even one of the other tool that we've released a couple of months ago is the Studio tool.
Yeah.
I think that's probably the one that you've seen,
Yep.
which is again a drag and drop tool to create PFPs. So if you want to create a PFP collection, it's very easy. You just drag and drop. You can define your rarities, very visual. Like, you can define the rules of how you want your collection to be generated, and you can generate a 10K collection in a matter of few seconds. And once you're basically happy with it, you can decide if you want to inscribe this as a recursive collection or just flatten the images. So we provide these two options as well. And right now we have option at the end of the finalizing process. You can either inscribe the whole collection to your wallet, and you can list it on Magic Eden. We actually have a Magic Eden integration already inside. We just provide the JSON file for you to copy paste, and you can also launch it through Ordzar, and Ordinal Hive is also coming. I saw Ordinal Hive logo on the yeah, Fonzie is dope.
Yeah. Yeah, we love Fonzie, man. He's one of our partners.
Yeah.
Phenomenal team over there as well. I'm looking forward to.
Ordinal Hive is coming soon, and we just announced actually a few hours ago the Mintify integration that is also going to be coming soon. So Mintify is a new. They've been around in ETH and other networks, NFT space, but they're coming to Ordinals. So yeah, so
Amen.
it's gonna be cool.
So for the studio, so let's just say I have one image.
Mhm.
What? So you guys will actually make like potentially 10,000 from like one image? How does that work?
No, so you basically drag and drop your layers, right? So
Okay, I got you.
let's say you create the property called body, and then you drag and drop the different traits for body. And once you set it up,
Okay.
and also the other cool thing is we have this function that you can use an existing inscription as one of your traits. So imagine you want to create a mix. You want to mix with some existing collection and create almost like a derivative of that collection. You can do it also within the studio.
Amazing.
And the other cool thing is, again, for studio, we don't charge anything. You can use this free today.
That's crazy. So I could for example, the commoners, right? That collection has the different traits. But if I wanted to use like the eyes or glasses trait, I could do that because that inscription exists on the blockchain.
All you have to do is just find the inscription that has the eye. I mean, the inscription that has just the eye. And if it is a recursive collection, of course, I mean, I'm not encouraging to do this.
Yeah.
Because
I mean, that could make
like, bro, you stole
they
my
might
shit.
be mad. But
well, no, I mean, you can't really be mad if like, I mean, that's what we do here. Like that's Ordinals.
We steal people's stuff. No,
I don't think you steal, but you kind of give like if you come out and just say, "Oh yeah, I didn't steal that," it's different. But if you say pay homage to, "Hey, yeah, this you can get like one of the stuff is the eyes from Uncommoners, and then you got maybe the hats from No Monkey or something like that," or you know what I mean?
I think there's a certain etiquette though, right? Like, it's like any other thing, right? To where like you probably want to like approach them and let them know.
Yeah.
Obviously, like they can't do anything to you legally, right? Unless they own that IP. But it's just like you don't want to be known as have that reputation, I think.
Well, that's kind of what I meant. It's like paying homage to them. Hit them up like, yo, I'm gonna add this so you guys cool with that. You know what I mean? But that would be really cool for as like somebody who's an artist, being like, oh yeah, guys, we have to get all these, like we have to get all the ones with these eyes. You know what I mean, or something like that. Right. It's actually a really cool idea because you're kind of paying homage to the OG collections.
Yeah, and the other thing is like we have some interesting stuff that we're working around this idea of we just mentioned paying homage, right? Like paying homage does not necessarily have to be bro, I'm using your shit, thanks man, but instead of that maybe there is another way to do it, a way that the artist also benefits somewhere. So yeah, we're working on some stuff in the background for that specific feature.
Oh, that'd be cool.
But yeah, there is of course a lot more stuff that is coming to studio. We've recently also released this edition within the studio. You can create pixel PFP collections. So imagine you want to create a pixel art, and the pixel art is literally 8 by 8 pixels, like on your computer, 8 by 8 pixels, right? But if you inscribe that it's super tiny, it's now even going to be visible, right? So you can drag and drop, and when you select that this is a pixel PFP collection, we set everything up for you so it looks like amazing. Yeah, there is a couple of artists who've already actually created pixel collections. Yeah, so this is the stuff that is already out there, people are using. The stuff that is coming to studio, we two cool things are coming actually further down in a couple of months. The first thing is the animated PFP collections. So I don't know if you guys know like the Invisible Friends. I mean, I love the artwork. Like back in the NFT days, it's an animated guy walking, right? And the traits changing. So the thing with Ordinals is if you want to inscribe animations, that's going to be super expensive. It's just almost not going to be possible for a lot of people. So what we are working on is a way to reduce the file size of the animation by 98%. So when I say 98%, imagine you have 100 kilobyte GIF. We actually have a way to create a animation, the same animation in vector format that is 2 kilobytes. I know it's hard to believe because I mean this stuff is already out there because my previous startup that I co-founded, it's called Lottie Files. I don't know if you guys heard of Lottie file format. It's a vector-based animation file format. I co-founded it in 2018. Yeah, 2018. Wow. And it's massive now. The company is like hundreds of millions worth. Like, the value is already over hundreds of millions. And we've got investors from like Adobe and Microsoft as investors.
Wow.
Yeah. So
you started that company?
Yeah, I'm actually one of the co-founders.
Oh wow!
Congratulations!
That's awesome. So you just like to be innovative and build stuff.
I've been building stuff ever since I can remember. So
yeah. That's awesome. So you can keep the quality though of an animation.
Oh yeah, the cool thing is GIF is a bitmap format, right? So if you zoom in, you see pixels. But with this format, it's a vector format. So you can zoom in and it'll be perfect. It's just still vector. Yeah. So this is coming to studio. Imagine you create your animations in After Effects, like serious artists use After Effects. So and you can export it to this vector format and then just use it within studio. Again, the same idea, properties, traits, and we generate the whole thing using recursions. And your final pieces would be even so much smaller because it's using recursions. Yeah. That is coming to studio.
That's phenomenal. Yeah.
I know. I said two things. The second thing is actually 3D. This is also something we've been experimenting with. There's been some requests from artists. They want to do 3D PFP collections, not like generated image 3D, but true 3D, like, the OCM OCM has this 3D collection like Ordinal. Again, using recursions, what they have pulled off is amazing. Just having the ability for people to import the GLTF or GLB files from Blender or any of the 3D tools that they use, and the same idea, properties, traits, and using recursion set up your pieces. Yeah. So these are the two main things coming to studio.
Dude, that's awesome. I feel
We've been cooking.
Yeah, I feel like we need to stay close to what they're doing because they're gonna have like I've been trying to win this frog on your website the whole time. I'm trying to win a leapfrog. Man, I got so close. Is that a collection that's already out? The leapfrog?
Yes, this collection is already inscribed. It's 420 pieces. This is actually the very first collection we created using Studio. So we haven't again, it's not available in the market yet. There's 420 pieces, and the idea is that people who use a platform gets this collection for free. Yeah. So this is again, we dropped it I think last week. This is the we wanted to make sure there's a way people can get more points. So we had a very basic version for referrals, but then we've added this thing where you can actually this is just for degens, like, oh, you got 5,000 points, damn, wow.
This is fun. I can do this all day.
Oh my God. You better not win a frog before me, man. I'm gonna be mad.
I'm gonna win the frog, bro.
Was this collection inscribed recently?
Oh, this was inscribed actually a while back. I believe it's 4 months back. We've just been sitting on it. It's in our wallet. Yeah.
Gotcha. Cool. Yeah, I mean, this is like we were talking about. Shizzy and I were talking about this. Just maybe doing something fun for our community too, like putting a collection together just for fun. But could this work? This could work with Fractal too, right? Theoretically, I mean, because Fractal's UTXO chain, they basically forked Bitcoin, right? So but you guys would have to make some changes, right?
It's very minimal changes. Actually, one thing that this is an alpha. We've been, of course, discussing, working on it internally. We haven't told it to anyone, but Fractal, we're looking at Fractal. But it's not going to be day one because, day one is 3 days, right? It's coming out on September 9th. The mainnet is live. So right now we are working on our launchpad because just to segue a little bit from there. So one thing is we in the studio or even in this large image recursion tool, when people create these things, they need a way easily to sell this to their collectors, right? And there is of course existing launchpads that they do a great job, but there are still tools that are missing in terms of the setting up the artist for success, right? For example, if you want to create a recursive collection, you have to fork up. Now it's cheaper, maybe $1,000 to inscribe your traits. What if there is another way that you can still do a recursive collection as an artist without paying anything upfront, right? And also being able to really dial in your mint stages and all of these things. So these are some of the things that are coming to our launchpad, and also very transparent queuing, for example, in case you want to mint a super hype collection and you come in and you don't know where you are, can you get it or not. So these are some of the things, and the launchpad is actually going live this month.
Wow.
Yeah, we've been cooking that for quite some time, but
I feel like this is like the perfect time to be talking to you guys.
you
guys, everything's dropping in a month. Like, this is phenomenal, man.
Yeah, it sounds like we are a massive team, but we're not. It's for the longest time, it's been just me and Apo, my co-founder, just two of us cooking, and we right now have one more full-time dev, and then we have 2 marketing guys. Teflon.
Wow.
Teflon. I don't know if you guys know Teflon. Yeah, he's been amazing. Yeah. So that's it. It's for Is it 4 of us? Yeah. Well, 5 of us.
Are you a developer too by trade or no?
So my background is I built my first website for a client in the year 2000.
Okay.
So that
Wow.
is 24
So, yes.
years. I mean, I'm
Yeah.
old. And back then, I remember there wasn't really this differentiation between design and development. It's like,
A bunch
there's
of
no UI.
HTML, a bunch of
Oh, this
HTML,
is
CSS.
GeoCities days, man. GeoCities.
Yeah, GeoCities.
Back in the day, HTML1. Yeah. So my background is I've been doing like, front end, back end design for quite some time. I know my way around like server side stuff also. And I think about 12 years ago, about 12 years ago, I seriously started focusing on design. So that's where I spend most of my time, like just designing good UI UX. And I built a couple of things. Besides the startup I mentioned, I've also worked on some other stuff that has become some things. Yeah.
That's awesome, man. That's
I think
awesome.
good UI UX is so much missing in this space. Like,
oh yeah, for sure. But I feel like you guys have a lot of that experience. You can tell just being on your website that you have that experience. I mean, being a web designer / developer in the early 2000s, you had all those years to see. You were a part of the innovation of making UI better for Web 2. So it makes a lot of sense for you to help kind of like this space to make UX better. So that's awesome. I think that's right. I just don't understand how like we haven't come across you and you've been here for so long. So do you guys kind of have this approach of, look, we're going to keep cooking, and once we feel like our product is like really sharpened and the market's right, we're gonna go full on out? Or have you guys been actually being aggressive with marketing recently?
So I think that's marketing is definitely one of the space we still need we still need to work on, because unlike a lot of people out there building Web3 projects, right? They make a massive promise, we're going to do this, and they go ahead and raise a bunch of money. They already launch a token, but they don't have jack shit out there. And we just went the other way around. And of course, everything else we build is also being, we want the work to speak for us, right? Because when somebody, every time, like, we tell an artist, like, okay, a studio is cool, you can generate PFP collections, but when somebody tries it and they're like, holy shit, how didn't I see this before, right? I could have saved so much money, I could have saved so much time. So yeah, marketing, we're still working on actually improving our storytelling and whatnot, but we've always been like, we build and show rather than we are going to build amazing things. Yeah, gotcha. Maybe that's why. Yeah.
Well, I mean, I definitely seen if like recently, right? I seen you guys twice, and I think it was one day, and I was like, "What is this?" So I started digging in that video. Like I was like, I didn't even tell Yagobi. I just sent you a message right away. I was like, I want to get these guys on the show. So yeah. So that's blown away by that video.
How'd you find him, Shizzy? You just through your timeline?
I was just going through. I think it might have been CB Spears. Maybe I think it was him. He put out something. Maybe something. I can't remember what it was. Or maybe I was watching his podcast. For some reason, I just remember because I watch so much YouTube that sometimes I don't even remember where I seen things from. But but I remember. Did he mention you guys? Do you remember?
I mean, we know CB Spears. He might have.
Okay.
I actually haven't.
Yeah, I think he mentioned you guys.
Yeah.
Oh, that
makes
amazing.
sense.
Yeah.
Awesome. So what would you say is like the next biggest thing for Oviato? Like, what's your next biggest focus?
The next biggest focus right now is Launchpad. We've been just heads down cooking, and our target is this month. And I think we're making really good time in terms of getting it out there. And so once the Launchpad is out there, it doesn't mean that artists cannot launch through any of our partners, like Ordinal Hive or even Magic Eden, right? They can still do that. We're just offering one more option. So we still want to give artists as many options as possible that we
Yeah.
can.
So when you say partners, like for Magic Eden, are you saying like you guys are like the back end for their launchpad?
So no, we're not. We're not.
Okay.
So for example, when you create your collection in Studio, and at the last step when you're finalizing your collection, you have a couple of options. What do you want to do with this collection? You want to send it, you want to list it on Magic Eden. So we work with Magic Eden to it's not a backend integration yet. So when you select the Magic Eden option, you basically get a JSON file. You copy it over and paste it in Magic Eden, um, and then it just your collection is listed there. And of course, Magic Eden
Gotcha.
has to approve it. Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Man, it's exciting.
Yeah.
It's exciting.
Do you have any like are you guys gonna launch your own project using a launchpad? It's what normally people do. Do you have any interest in having your own maybe 5K collection, 3K collection?
They have the leapfrogs.
We
But
do have the
400,
frog,
I was thinking
but
bigger. Yeah.
again, this is it's just to literally give to our users, right? I wouldn't say that we really want to launch our own collection and sell it. Maybe, I mean, right now, sitting here, I don't know. Maybe we will, maybe we will not. But we will always create a collection to show the power of it, right? So when the animated feature comes out, we want to make sure that we create an animated PFP collection that actually shows the true power of it. And the same with 3D, right? And
Yeah.
again, everything is done in-house. Even the art, the branding, whatever videos you see out there, it's just us. Like, yeah. So small team.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. I mean, if you're this animation stuff, like people are not gonna know the power of it until it's launched, right? So
Yeah,
it'd be
until
really cool if to see you guys do something like that, and it'll probably be phenomenal because the guy who created the tool created the ordinal itself, so that would be pretty amazing.
Yeah, we'll definitely create a collection. Are we gonna sell it to our people? I don't know. Probably
Yeah.
not. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Well, this has been absolutely phenomenal, man. Really appreciate you joining us today, and would love to have you back on. As soon as possible. I would love to when your launch pack drops, hit us back up. We'd love to have you back on. But this is kind of part of the show where we kind of give our guests a stage to kind of say whatever you want to our audience. The stage is yours.
Oh, that's a stage. Okay, so is this where I say something inspirational?
Whatever you want to say.
Yeah, where people can find you, or stuff
Oh,
like that.
yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty much. I mean, me and my founder, like everybody in the team, are pretty much doxed. You can find me on Twitter. It's Shafiu, SHAFIU. That's just my Twitter handle, and I think there is. I don't know. I'm trying to think something inspirational here, but I would say that if you want to build something in this space, ordinal space especially, it's very small. Like it is extremely small, right? So, and now is the right time to build it rather than waiting for the bull run to start. And trust me, when the bull run gets going, you won't be able to do any work. So now is the right time to put your heads down and build it. And if you have an idea, just get cracking. There is if you don't know how to code, there is already so many AI tools essentially out there that you can use. But yeah, it's the right time to build things. And please, when building things, just think of the UI UX. This is just so many people build stuff that is just I would say half-ass. They do a half-ass job, and then people have to figure out how to use these things because there are no other options. So yeah, this is why we take extra time to make sure that we provide a good user experience. So yeah,
I agree with that.
UI UX.
I think that was great kind of ending message there, because it's like, you want to build something that has quality and good user experience. And if you wait till the bull market, and you saw this from previous bull markets, when people feel rushed to build something, they ship low quality products, right? And so right now is perfect time to do it. I agree. So
yeah, this is exactly the perfect time. I mean, the bull run is going to start in a couple months, and then people will be like, oh shit, I need to build something. And then
exactly. And for some reason, I really trust you when you say the bull run's going to start in a couple of months. For some reason, I feel like you have a really trustable like voice. So, and your experience too. Well, Shaf, it's been amazing. We appreciate you explaining Oviato to our community and the Bitcoin ecosystem. And we can't wait to have you back on once your launch pad is live. And we appreciate you joining us.
Thank you very much. Thanks for having me. I think it's been amazing just talking. Sharing our story. And of course, I would love to be back here when at Launchpad and other stuff that we're working on drops. Yeah.
And yeah, 100%. We go live Monday to Friday, 11 a.m. Eastern. I'm not sure what time that is for you, but if you ever can hop on, you can send me a message and I'll have you on that day.
Yeah.
So
Awesome.
if you're ever interested.
Thank you very much. Yeah, it's just 9 for. I'm still almost done with my coffee.
Okay, so that would be like 11 p.m. for you then during our live streams. But
it's fine. I'm basically here from early morning 6 a.m. all the way to 1 a.m. So
I love it, man.
The hours, otherwise, things won't happen. Yeah.
Awesome. All right, Shaf. Well, it was good talking to you, and we'll talk soon, sir.
Yeah, thank you very much.
All right. Take it easy.
Yeah, man. All right, guys, go check out his website as well. It's Oviato, Oviato, and it's .com. So check these guys out. Go spin the wheel. Come here. You guys can mess around, get some.
That thing is addicting, by the way. But I love it because like you can just get free points. I ran out of 5,000 points and I connected a second wallet. but it's awesome, like that they do that because it's like an interaction thing, right? So I mean UI, UX, right? I mean you could tell like his experience from Web 2 is going to carry over here, and there's just like a humbleness to him, right? It's like he built up $100 million valuated company, and you couldn't tell by the way he talks, because and I love that because those are the people that you want to learn from. And I'll definitely be trying to pick his brain as much as possible.
And his microphone was phenomenal. I'm jealous of that thing. He sounded so clear. It was perfect. I got to give you a new mic. But guys, thank you guys so much for watching, man. Please smash that like, hit the subscribe. And if you wouldn't mind, checking out ordinalrevolution.com. We have some of the best articles over there. Articles dating back to all the way from last September. If you know someone new just entering the space, send them our website, ordinalrevolution.com. I think it can really help them. And if you're on there and you want some merch, we have some of the best merch in the business. So hit the store button. I'll take you to our Shopify, and you guys can take a look at some stuff we have. Just go check it out. We got school bags, we got hats, we got t-shirts and everything else.
Yep. And if you have a moment, please check out our partners for us. It would be a huge help for us. BitPerp is a premium perpetual DEX that's going to be launching on a Bitcoin layer 2 in Q4. They do have a paper trading competition that's coming up for us to kind of test out their platform, and you guys can be involved with that. And we'll give you guys more information on that. Ordinal Hive is one of our partners that is building out an aggregator marketplace, right? So you'll be able to get the cheapest ordinals for native Bitcoin. And they also scaled out to Merlin chain. So you can use their platform. It's beta.ordinalhive.io. It will be the Merlin chain version, but you can earn points and you can turn those points into possible tokens in the future. We also have a partner in Fluid Dex or Fluid Tokens, which is a Runes Dex, but also a native Bitcoin layer 1 staking platform that will be live in the middle of this month. We'll give you guys more details. You'll be able to stake your Billy Cats over there and earn possibly Billy token, guys. That's really exciting because that's very innovative. And then also VDEX, Vrothium Dex, which is a Bitcoin layer 1 synthetic asset focused DEX on Merlin chain. You can stake your BRC 420s. Right now it's live. They have the mines, they have the blue box, and they have the Dragon Balls. And then finally Foxy, we did a live stream with our beta bit versus first-person shooter game. It was so much fun today. The competition for the Clan Wars will be coming up. It was supposed to be today, but they had to postpone it a little bit. They had to update a couple of things, but that will be coming up soon, and you will have a chance to win 25-bit miners with that. But we appreciate you guys checking out our partners.
Yep. And guys, we're live Monday to Friday, 11 a.m. Eastern, 10 a.m. Central, 8 a.m. Pacific, and 3 p.m. UTC. Check us out every single weekday, Monday to Friday. We're here giving you guys the news, giving you guys the ordinal stuff that you desire, and of course, we just a lot of Q&A in there as well. So check that out, guys, Monday to Friday, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Peace.
Ordinal Revolution. Let's go.